The views and opinions expressed by the hosts and guests of Colorful Voices of Sisterhood are their own and do not represent L'Amour Media Versatility, that of any broadcast networks utilized, its advertisers, or sponsors. All content is subject to copyright and may not be reproduced in any form without prior written consent by L'Amour Media Versatility. The views and opinions expressed by the hosts and guests of Colorful Voices of Sisterhood are for general public information and entertainment purposes only.
Welcome to Colorful Voices of Sisterhood. We are so glad to have you guys back. First of all, we want to thank you guys for following us each week, but remember to like, share, follow on our social media platforms. Ladies, how are you guys doing today?
Doing well. It is just the season, right?
It's the season. That's right. There's a lot of stuff going on, especially on social media.
Gosh.
I don't know if you guys have been following the story with T.I. and his son King, doing a lot of back and forth, building over a few weeks, and it just exploded with T.I. choking out his son.
Yeah. On social media.
On social media? Yeah.
Sometimes I think some stuff just don't need to be on social media.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
that it's looked at different when it gets up there and everybody showed it. Now, some things need to be on social media, but sometimes I think, is the kids taking advantage of social media, letting them know what's going on in the household?
Yeah, I think that's an intimidation, trying to kind of put the family, trying to embarrass, because the social media has a lot of impact. How, they take advantage of trying to embarrass parents sometimes. And I guess the society just showed that.
Not saying whether it's right or wrong, you
Yeah.
know me, but I'm like, who's paying for this cell phone bill? So I'm paying for the cell phone bill, but you can blast me out there. I don't know how far abuse do there, but I think sometimes going on social media is not the best thing that should happen, because we have noticed that, even Kirk Franklin with his son on social media. I mean, he's still human. He's a man of God, but you're still human. Don't mean I ain't gonna cuss.
Yeah.
Don't mean that the kids won't push you to that point.
Yeah.
So how dare you record me to try to blast me out there to make me seem like I'm a bad person because I'm a parent? And I don't know about y'all, but I have cussed at my kids.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes that's the only language they act like they understand.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I've been speaking really plain to y'all. So now you don't understand. So let me go ahead and speak to you in a foreign language.
Yeah.
And then they move.
Yeah, because they know mama's at that point. Mama reached that point. So they need to get moving. Because the next thing is going to be a
Yes. Yes. And that is honest truth.
Yeah. But I think they really do put too much out there. Even, I remember the Alec Baldwin case where he was furious, cussing out his daughter. Then I think she was 12 or 13. And it ended up on social media. There's just some things that families need to work out together.
I think so.
Yeah, and social media makes it difficult to have that resolution, and it is conflict between family now is in the public. It makes more harder to come to make peace,
Right.
because it make it more difficult. You already say that, so now it's the anger, and feeling disrespect, and it's not only we're gonna result what happened here now is out of our hand, because it's on social media. I think there's some things that it need to be kept in the family so you can resolve the problem. You like you say, people expect you to be perfect, and as parents, and social media make it so difficult because children now they have more freedom. It's not only through to the system telling you should not discipline a certain way your children. Now your children take advantage to when they get to a certain age to say things that they think they are entitled to get whatever they want.
I definitely don't want to blame social media, because to me there's a deeper problem before that.
Yeah.
If a child thinks it's okay to embarrass their parent or disrespect them in public, there's a deeper issue going on
I do.
there. Because I know in my heart my children will not do that to
Yeah.
me. You know,
Right.
so it's something maybe growing up,
Anger.
something
What
that
made
was
what made you
missed.
want to put it on
What
social
makes
media?
you want? But what makes you want to embarrass your
Right.
parents?
It's anger. I mean, like you
Or
say, something deeper.
disrespect them.
It's something deeper. So it means that something's is built in.
Mm.
And I don't think people really understand the system because they don't want you to abuse. I don't. That's what I'm thinking. They don't want you to really abuse.
Mhm.
But I think you should chastise your kids. Spare the rod, spoil the child. You know, I
Mhm.
think you should. You gotta do it, because if not, then the system get involved, and the system don't care how they beat your kids.
Mhm.
You know, they're going back and forth in jail, in and out of jail, in and out of different things.
Yeah.
Where if you would allow the parents, you know, not being abused,
Mhm.
but to be the
to
parent.
instill that discipline in a
Yeah.
child.
Because when you come to a child and say your parent can't beat you, that's in their mind thinking, oh, they can't hit me, they can't do this, so I can do this. No, I'll tell the system, I'm gonna beat mine. I ain't gonna abuse them, but they're mine, and I'm gonna put some discipline in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, Diana. Also, the system say those things, but if you don't have instruction for your children, they grow up feeling like you cannot do nothing. If you
Mhm.
do, the system's gonna come in, right? But when the kids get to a certain age now, because you didn't direct them after they did something, but the system, they will get them.
Yep.
Mhm.
They,
They
that's the
will,
fact. They will
yeah.
get them,
Yep.
and then they ended
Mhm.
up jail or they're gonna get killed.
Mm-hmm. And the system's not designed for rehabilitation.
Right. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Mm-mm. No. So really, I go as parents, we really need to structure our children young and build them up with discipline, respect. And I think there's a lot of stuff when it comes to the respect
Oh
too
my
with
gosh.
Yeah.
Yes.
children. I mean, why am I looking at someone's underwear in line at Walmart?
Right.
Have enough self-respect for yourself
But
to cover yourself
it's going
up.
beyond kids now. You
Oh.
got grown people walking around with them sagging. Pull your pants
Pull your
up.
pants up. Girl, put some clothes on.
Yes.
Don't wear your pajamas out.
Yeah.
It wasn't
And
made
they
for
ain't
that.
even clean. So that means you went from the bed to the grocery store looking like, ugh, that is a time to
Yeah,
me.
I don't, yeah. So I think there's a lot of lack of respect
Mhm.
for
Yeah.
themselves, for other people. I mean, obviously, if you can't respect yourself, you're not able
You
to
can't
respect
respect
somebody
others.
else.
And also, Tia, and I don't know, I have
Tia.
not, yeah,
Uh-huh.
Tia. And if you, some parents, they're trying to be friend with the children.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
So they lose respect for you.
That's what you're saying.
Mhm.
And if you trying to do things that as grown, what you're supposed to do when teenager with your child,
Mhm.
he see you more of friend
Mhm.
than you not being parent to your child. I
Mhm.
believe that yes, you can give the door to sit down and communicate with your child
Mhm.
and kind of
Mhm.
tell them what you have done if they make mistake, but you cannot really be friend with your child. And that's what's happening. I believe that disrespect, that's when they come, because now I see you as friend, not parents.
No, they
not
see you
someone
as
that-
an equal.
yeah, equal.
Mhm.
So they don't see you as you have responsibility,
Mhm.
So now you
And
say
that's-
something to me, I will say back at you.
Right.
So,
And then they go to school when the teacher tell them their parent act like they surprised. Well, you know they were bad at,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
so when they gonna go there, they're gonna be bad. So they disrespected everybody.
Everybody.
And I think that everything now is people want to put it on mental illness, mental.
Mhm.
I'm like,
Mhm.
this world cannot have gone to the part where everybody is
Has
mental.
mental.
All the little kids,
Mhm.
these kids need some discipline.
Yeah.
They got runners in the school. The teachers can't teach in school. They can't do
Yeah.
anything. And they
Every-
post app on social media.
Mhm. Yeah.
Why do you have your cell phone in
In
school? Because before we used to have to go to the office. Little
To
kids,
call.
I understand when they started playing sports or something like that.
Yeah.
They're old enough to be responsible.
Mhm.
But these little kids
Not
are
the little
having
ones.
stuff.
Mm-mm.
So they're posting everything.
Yeah. And that's another thing. I think parents really need to get a grip on the cell phone use.
Yes.
Even, I mentioned it before on one of the episodes where, we go out to eat for dinner and the whole family's looking at their phones. At dinner,
No interaction.
no interaction.
I said, what happened to the brain waves? They were saying that.
Yeah.
Being on that phone all the time.
Or the communication. But that's where we did a lot of our communication was at the dinner table.
Yes.
So if everybody's got their hands in their face in their phones, there's no communicating going on.
We got to get back to some other basics.
Yeah.
Also, like you said, people, we are not communicating. We are not learning things out that is really bothering us. So like we building things up and social media just make it the platform to make it easy to just,
Yeah.
because now I'm sitting next to you, but I'm not sitting next to you really.
I feel like you can't write in cursive, but you know how to go on social media and post everything. You cannot physically sign your name, or you cannot physically add. You can't physically do anything, but you can go on social media and post everything.
Yeah.
That's amazing to me.
I just, as parents, as adult, you don't have to be parents to be example for the young generation, and just be mindful what you really posting, what your children is seeing. How are you respond to other conflict with other people? You see, your children watching that too.
Oh,
If they are your
They're
friend
paying
on
attention.
Facebook and any social media, they watching you. What are you posting? How you dealing with other people?
That's for
by
sure.
saying things negative and by just lash out people on social media. That is important also to show example our children, like this not how you handle the conflict by
Posting on social media.
Posting on social media.
and let's sit down talk. I think when it comes to family, really it is very important family to resolve the problem. Teenager, it's hard to deal with teenagers.
my gosh.
They already
They don't
have
know who
their
they
own
are.
issues.
Yeah.
They don't know who they are.
They got those hormones
Yes.
on. Every day's different.
Yeah.
Yes. They don't really know who they are, so
Oh,
they
yeah.
just doing everything. They, my dad used to say all the time, a child needs to stay in a child's place.
Yes.
Because you got plenty of time to do the adulting.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
You get
So
your
if
whole
you-
life
yes.
to do that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Get graduate from your
Mhm.
age. That's how I see the children. They should graduate. Like you here, you one, B1, to B2, 3, and now kids they just grow too fast and before they age and saying things, thinking things. It's good to have that brain that catching.
I
Yes.
do
good
think
stuff.
They're definitely smarter.
Yes, they are.
at their age groups.
I mean, like very smart.
Mhm.
And I believe God create always something great.
Oh, yeah.
And now we have the technology, they have the brain to develop something good. This generation, right? Also, we have to feed them with something good, not
Yeah.
something bad.
And we have to, as parents, take our position to be able to monitor,
Yeah.
limit, because they little things can slide a phone and know what to do and know what programs to go to.
Yeah.
So we have to be able to limit, and certain things don't go in the household. So we have to me, take back what we need to do as the parenting role.
Yeah.
Yes.
And be there for the kids. Good and bad, and be involved.
That's a
Get
key.
involved.
Especially with school.
Yes, ma'am.
Especially with school. I think so many parents put it on teachers to
Yes.
do it all.
And they're quit. Teachers are quitting.
It's too
left and right.
much.
Yes, they have no support.
It's too much. 30 kids.
Yes.
Maybe
It's
35
important.
kids they're responsible for.
In one
and
classroom.
You're responsible for yours.
Yours.
Do your part.
Yes.
Everybody
Yes.
does their part. It makes the teacher's job a lot easier.
If you got one child in class, disrupting class, she can't even teach. Because she steady got to
She's
keep
got
trying
to focus
yes.
on that person. Yeah. And you
Yeah.
know if it's your child. You know it's your child.
And it's like you guys say, it's very important. Like when I go pick my child from school, I see the teacher in the morning in cold, trying to let the children come in, and afternoon, if it's cold, it's hot, they out there
Or it's
trying to guide.
raining.
It's raining. Really, like I was thinking, I always say thank you, because watching them, I know they don't get paid enough for what they do. Really, they don't.
They don't.
And I personally, I check with my child teacher how he's doing. What can I do to help? How's his behavior? Like other day, he say he's the only child that does not have tablet because tablet they have already in kindergarten. And I asked, what can I do to assist? Because I want my child to get what everybody have because he was translated from another school. They are waiting till the tablet to come in.
Okay.
But I was asking, what can I do to assist? Because I don't want my son to miss anything
Right.
in the class. They said he's not missing. They're printing for him. Even though that I would like to be part of it if I can provide that so he can have equal education or learning. And with the children, what to say this is very important to have good relationship with his teacher and be, and to check on the teacher and say thank you for all you do.
That's right.
And you don't have to do much. Thank you for all you do because I know it's hard. COVID showed that you really you cannot handle the children if they're home 24 hours. I really appreciate the teacher in school.
Yeah. I really wish there was something they would do about their pay because when you think about what a teacher does for society, they're teaching the next generation.
They do.
They're teaching the next generation of doctors, lawyers, our politicians.
Which we need some, but that's just me. So I won't even go there.
That's a whole other, that's a hot mess. That's a hot mess.
That's definitely a hot topic.
Yeah, that's a hot topic. Woo! Yeah. But let's get on to something positive.
Yeah.
We are in the season of giving, and I love this season because it's always better to be
a giver. But it seems like the atmosphere always shifts in the season.
Oh, yeah.
There's some that's rude, but mostly everybody has this smile on their face and they're in the season of finding ways to give.
Yeah, to give. Yeah.
And to donating back. And this season right here is a hard season. Also, because suicide and stuff could be on the rise.
Oh, yeah.
Too, in this season right here. But to give
It's
back.
just a lot of pressure that comes along with it.
Yeah, because we even put our pressure trying to make sure our kids have toys. Grandkids have toys. But there's so many programs out there now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's the Toys for Tots. It's been around for decades.
Decades.
1940.
Let me see.
Yeah, it's been around for quite
1947?
Quite some
or
time.
45.
I think it was 45.
Yeah.
But what people don't know is they collect toys throughout the year.
All year long.
All year long.
So 1980, the Marine Toys for Tots Native American program has grown to benefit over 220,000 Native American children annually, providing toys and books to participation reservations. I read that and I thought it was really nice because I don't know where, if that's where it actually started from.
Yeah.
But I know we have, and you see those Toys for Tots boxes everywhere. Like,
everywhere.
drop a toy in.
Drop a toy in.
Yeah.
And your kid don't need 10.
No,
Give them 9 and give one to Toys for Tots.
That's it. A good toy.
A good toy.
A
Give
good
them
toy.
Most of
Yes,
them, they only excited for a few days. They don't even play with that after that.
Well, if they get too much stuff, you're right.
Yeah.
If they get too much, you're right. I give them one stocking and one toy.
That's it.
Yeah.
Or one gift because my kids are older now. My
they're all
grandbaby is a little different.
It's like, what you
She's
want,
too
baby?
dang cute, baby. What you want? What you want? Today's not Christmas. What you want?
And she is adorable.
She's so beautiful.
Yeah.
But I know we have a
That's
Toys
just
for Tot
wonderful.
in the Richlands area, and everywhere you go, you see the boxes.
You see the boxes, yeah. And I love the commercial they had a few years ago where that kid went up to the Marine. He was in his blues and gave him her Christmas list.
Yeah, that was absolutely.
And he put his hand out like this and took it. It was so cute. But really, that's what it is. They're they're bringing cheer on Christmas morning for children who wouldn't otherwise have it.
Right.
And it's hard when, you're a child that's grown up and, your parents are barely making it by. And you go to school after Christmas break and everybody's talking about, what they got from Santa. That's the big one. What they got from Santa. Well, Santa gave him an Xbox. Well, my Santa gave me a bag of fruit. It's just not the same. So I always tell my friends and family, if you got a gift coming from Santa, make it one of those low gifts. Make the big gifts come from you.
Right.
So that way the children aren't thinking, well, am I on the naughty? Did I just barely make the good list? I mean, we really got to take that stuff into consideration.
I mean, even that, I don't know. Like, I get the traditional, they're doing Santa, and one of my friends said, I'm not going to give Santa the credit for things I do for my children. I said, no, Santa, he did not get you none. I want to buy for you. So,
And that's something, if a person chooses that, go that route. Because
Yeah.
I told my kid, I did up a letter when I thought they were all old enough to understand the meaning of Christmas. So in the letter, I told them, oh, spoiler alert. So I told them that, you know, Santa Israel, however, I am Santa.
Mhm.
You know, I'm the one who's giving and spreading joy. Now it's your turn to spread joy and be Santa. So that's kind of how I shifted it for them to understand that.
If somebody didn't already tell them in school, because
If
there's some
they
child in
already
school
know.
already know everything. It's like that Santa Claus is not real. I'm like, oh
I saw
Lord.
my presents in the
But you
closet.
know what? The gift of giving is still a surprise.
It's still a surprise.
Because you still don't know what you're gonna get
That's right.
at
That's
the time.
right. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So now they're all Santas. All my kids are Santas now.
So now we on the receiving end.
Mhm.
Yeah. Let me see what surprise I'm gonna get.
Yeah. What
It's
surprise
just-
we're gonna get?
Yeah. But now we have this thing in our household since everybody's older is we try to give back to less fortunate
Yeah.
people.
Mhm.
We do the tree. But I tell you what, I picked some people off the tree. I'm like, they want what?
Oh, the angel tree. Oh, some of that. Oh my gosh, I pulled one off. I didn't get my own kids that stuff. I was like, what? I was like, I'm just gonna give them this.
Because the stuff they asked for, I'm like, P.S.
Yeah.
Whatever. What is it? 5 now? I saw that. I was like,
Mhm.
oh, okay. I can't get that
Ooh,
one.
that's like $500.
Let me go down and see what else can I get. You know.
Mhm. Yeah.
they put on a list.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the angel tree.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They call
Love
angel
that.
tree. I never
Mhm.
heard that.
Oh yeah, they love that.
Yeah.
My give back is ringing the bell for the Salvation
Oh,
Army.
yeah. So you're gonna do it this year?
And I get, yeah. So I had my kids, but now they're too old. They don't want to get out there. But we go overboard. We get dressed up. We're got our music going. And yeah. One time I was in what was I? And Mr. Clark went by with his wife. I was like, Mr. Clark, he's like, what? But I give back because that was where I got everything I learned growing up. So we lived a half a block from the Salvation Army Recreation Center. So I
Okay.
learned to play basketball there. I learned volleyball there. They had pool. I learned pool there, bumper pool. And then on Saturdays, they allowed children, because they knew parents worked, we could stand in line and get our food. So I'd go there and I'd get a whole box of like frozen what do you call that? Sandwiches from like Hardee's and McDonald's, and then I'll stack our freezer up with it. So every year I ring the bell for
Yeah.
Salvation Army because they were my
Mhm.
go-to when I was younger. So
That's
I
awesome.
give back
You
every
give
year,
back.
ringing that bell for them, and then that really supplies the money they need for the year. This is their big fundraising right now.
Okay.
So Salvation Army help out, not just Christmas.
But
It's all year long.
True.
And it actually,
Mhm.
Toys for Tot has a program that's going on all year long as well.
Yeah. Yep. It's just not at this time of year.
Right.
This is a time where everybody feels like giving. However, you could give all year long,
Yes.
people. All year long.
Yes.
Mhm.
Earlier, you were saying also, like when it's given, it's Christmas time, it's happy time.
Mhm.
Also, people that have family were here last year. This year, they're not here.
Mhm.
Also,
Mhm.
like you were saying, the suicidal increased because the depression of
Mhm.
spending time. I think Christmas and holiday season is supposed to be just family. Given, it should be through to the year because we always need things. There are people that don't have things,
Mhm.
and I
So you think what?
so holidays
Mhm.
is beautiful. It's family.
Yeah.
It's giving. Also,
Okay.
I was going what Diane she was saying.
Mhm.
Also, it is time that people were here last year. This year is they're not
Oh,
here, And it's very important to visit, especially senior home, and just to sit next to them, and
Oh
and
gosh.
yeah,
I think that's a great way to give back. I
yes,
love seeing pictures of schools or preschools that go visit the elders in the living facilities
Yes.
and are reading to them, or they're reading to each other. And yeah, I
yeah,
agree.
yes.
Because I'm sure a lot of them don't get
Yeah.
visitors.
No, they don't.
Mm-mm.
And that is very important to go in hospital to visit those that don't have family,
Mhm.
and not only material wise, but just to be there. Those people don't have family, and holidays. I know some elder that are depressed because my daughter, she was here with me, and last year, this year she's not here because
Oh
I work
yeah.
with her,
Mhm.
home care, and it just touched my heart. Like,
Mhm.
and it's more to do, and to be just touch someone, say I'm here, even if you have to take holiday food, like
Mhm. Or, or
yeah,
even, I don't know if people still do that, but they used to go Christmas caroling through the hospital. I wonder if they still do
yeah,
that.
that would be really nice.
Yeah.
I don't think they will accept hospitals some people food. Sometimes they tell you you shouldn't
Oh,
if you
yeah.
don't know the person.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
they tell you.
As
But you
long
can
as that's
definitely go
something that
caroling
you
and apples and oranges, stuff like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or just a visit.
Yes.
Thoughts, because a lot of times in the
Yeah.
nursing home they have to have like lotions, the
Mhm.
feminine the products and
Oh
stuff.
Yes.
gosh.
Would
Yeah.
be nice. Just put them in a brown bag, put a little bow on them, just stop in to say, just thinking of you.
Yeah.
Yes, that would be
Yeah.
really nice.
And why does those have to cost so much?
Well, the Dollar Tree
Ooh.
still ain't the Dollar Tree, and I'm still
No,
upset because I'm like,
expensive.
can you change that from $1 to $1.25 because nothing is in here
Ain't
$1.
a dollar anymore.
The lady, she was like, okay, Miss Diane, I know what you finna say. I said, well, I'm gonna say it one more time. Nothing in here is $1.
Yeah, they should, right?
Yeah, so why's your sign saying Dollar Tree?
Yeah.
But that's a good point. I mean, to bring those type
Yeah.
of items because they
Because
need them
everybody
and
needs
it's
them.
expensive.
Yes.
It is, especially if they're on those fixed budgets, and most of it goes to the facility they're staying in.
Oh, once they have to leave their home, I think they only allotted like $50 or something. It's very
Wow.
minimum that they're allotted to take care of stuff.
Mm.
So people have to, donate. I know we have donated money just for the ladies to go in and get their hair shampooed and their nails.
Yes.
A person have donated that. And that was just so cute to see them ladies getting their little nails polished and stuff. So
I
a
think
lot of little stuff out there.
if you cannot afford to take them to salon, you can just do for them if you know how to do the nail, the hair, and
Yeah.
Well, I
That's
know
a
coastal
great
students
feedback.
have a while back have done some stuff like that. That's really because
to go
they're
volunteer.
Mhm. Well, they're in training,
Yeah.
so yeah.
so
Mm.
it's just 'tis the season for sure.
Yeah.
But with Toys for Tots, I did want to make sure that I think it's time for people to get signed up if they're interested in that program,
yes.
right?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You definitely want to look at everything in your community, because even our community also has Christmas cheer.
Mhm.
So Christmas cheer gives food and toys to families. So you definitely want to look at those resources in your area. They all got deadlines. You got to put an application in, get your deadline filled out. I know Montgomery Health
Yeah.
just did a toy sign up. They had
Mhm.
200 spaces available. So there's a lot of opportunities out there for you guys to get your children something for Christmas.
But don't be greedy.
Don't be greedy. Yeah,
Say
don't be
that,
going to
Regina.
all.
Don't be greedy.
Don't be going to all 5 of them. One. So that way
So
everybody
everybody.
has
Something.
cheer
Yes.
Mhm.
at Christmas time.
Because sometimes you see the same people just going around just collecting.
Oh yeah.
And then you got to be careful that they ain't trying to sell it on a yard sale once you collect it.
Oh,
all that
yeah,
stuff. It's like,
yeah.
come on now.
They put what?
On yard sales, they're trying to
Sell somebody's
they try to
gift?
resell. So you gotta be careful. That's to me where the greediness comes in.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
When you just go get it knowing that you don't use it. But I think
you
a lot of vetting programs are happening
Oh,
too. So
yeah.
you gotta, put in and they look into it, which
Mhm.
is good.
Yeah.
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 Just
And I do know the social services department, they have a tree too. So
Mhm.
those families are all vetted and
That's
already.
called the angel tree, I believe.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Is that the angel tree? Yeah. So
They
there's a
have
lot of
it.
opportunities.
East Carolina Human Services have
Yes.
one
Mhm.
that they do, and they do a lot with our seniors as well.
Mhm.
Because sometimes seniors need coats,
Oh, yeah.
socks,
Oh yeah.
underclothing.
Shoes.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
goodness.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. So
So-
like I said, if you're out there shopping, pick something up, one extra item and give it to someone in need.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Everybody do their part.
If we do our part, it wouldn't be a strain on everybody.
Oh yeah.
know.
It's not up to just a certain amount of people. Everybody
Yeah.
can
And
pick up
even though
something.
I know, like, with my mother, she had some stuff of my dad still that was still in bags, t-shirts and stuff. Well, I found programs that men needed it.
Oh
Kind
yeah.
of check the nursing home if there was men that
Mhm.
was his size, and we was able to donate those t-shirts and
Oh,
stuff
that's
there
nice.
instead of just throwing them away. So, I mean, it's,
Yeah.
I'm throwing it to the landfill. Find out who's needing it.
Yeah.
Because there's homeless here now where you may just don't want it anymore, but it's
Yeah.
still in good shape.
Mhm.
Donate it.
They need it.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
They
Our
also
homeless is on the rise.
give it to some what they call nonprofit organization clothes. They resell it. They wash it. What they call
Oh, finders keepers. Yeah.
I that's nice if you want to do it. To me, I'm rather give it to someone that really I know they're gonna wear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I-
Well, finders keepers, they're unique because they're twofold. So the Onslow Victim Center, they changed the name. Onslow Victim Center, they let them because a lot of people in abuse flee with just the stuff they have on. So they let them go in there and pick out their items.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's in charge if they're in that situation.
Oh no, no charge for them at all.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But then they do resell, but that money goes right back
Goes right
into
back
that
to
system.
to the shelter and yeah.
I'm rather give it to people that I know they need it
Mhm.
and they will wear it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's it's very important. Like you say, senior in old place, that shelter that and you can go say you need this and have. And my daughter, she said, Mom, when you ask people, please just be mindful. They might think that they don't need. I said, like, how's the right way to ask? She's like, I have so many. I have to. You say you guys need children clothes. You were saying you were the United Way. No.
No.
Okay.
No.
So one of my neighbor, I felt like the boy he can wear, and my daughter, she said, Mom, please don't ask. I said, why? Because they might be offended. And I'm rethinking now. Because back home.
No, I would
yeah,
ask. Yeah, I would ask if she would say
Yes or
no,
no?
thank you, or oh yes, I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
and that's
sometimes
the
we-
thing.
yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta ask. Yeah, yeah.
Because when you see a person, to me, I'm like hey, what can I do to help you?
Mhm.
Do you need shoes? My son, I have outgrown shoes.
Yeah.
Like in our family, they outgrow shoes, and we just help each other.
Yeah, yeah.
If we know somebody that needs shoes, sometimes you can just post,
Mhm.
hey, I got shoes X amount of size.
Like you
and
say,
X amount.
greedy people will say yes, and they're gonna go ready
Yeah.
to resell.
And we can't get past the greedy people. We
Yeah,
can't get
yeah.
past them.
And
But you know what? You're doing your part.
Yeah.
What they do with it after that is on them.
Yeah,
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd still put it out there for people.
to see who's in need. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because I tell you, I know all of our closets are like overpacked with
Oh
clothing.
gosh.
Shoes, stuff you can't even remember. There's somebody out there that can use it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah, there's definitely somebody out there that can use it.
Yeah.
Especially even people that's starting jobs. We talked about that a while back. They need
Yeah,
clothing,
Mhm.
I've been trying to reach
Yeah.
out, and I have not heard back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm still want to do that. I think they locate Newburgh.
Yeah, she has an office there in New Bern.
Yes.
Yeah.
But a lot of people go to
But they
Goodwill.
don't.
I'm
But
telling you, Goodwill is a good place
Oh,
to go and get
yeah.
clothing.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yes.
people like they overpriced. I'm like, it's
It's
$2 for
overpriced.
a blouse.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's not overpriced.
Yeah.
to
You're
me.
not gonna get it free.
No. No, but they put back into the system as well,
Uh-huh.
doing different things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's so many places that you can take those clothing and know in your head somebody else is going to be able to use
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Especially
True.
on those items that I know I'm only wearing once. I definitely go to the Goodwill.
Yep.
There's so many, especially the gowns or the dresses. I'll
Mhm.
go there. Spend $5 for it. If I was going to,
Really?
Yeah.
oh yeah. If I'm only
I've
gonna
never
wear
been
something
that one.
once, I'm not gonna go pay full price somewhere.
No.
No.
I don't know. They have
I'm like you. I
gowns and
love to
stuff.
shop. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people donate a lot of different items.
Oh
You know.
yeah.
And they have tax still on it.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes people ain't paying
Sometimes.
for it.
Mhm.
You know.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
So there's a lot of ways to give,
Mhm.
and even your neighbors. Don't forget your neighbors.
That's what. Yeah.
You know, make them a pie. Take them a pie.
Check in on our seniors. I
Yes.
keep going back to that because a lot of times they're
Mhm.
home.
Mhm.
Hey, you don't even know their homes. I knew a lot because I did the census.
Oh yeah.
That's the only reason why I did the census is because I was just wanting to go out and find out like
Find out
who is where. And I found out a lot of people, by themselves. Some people wouldn't answer the door because they
Oh,
thought I was
yeah.
the government tracking them. I'm like, I want you to know you're tracked by your social, so
Yeah.
they know everything about you anyway. But you get a chance to learn like who's in that area.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know.
But then I found a lot of areas I didn't even know existed. Yeah.
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 call
So I
what?
really
It was I did the census.
Oh,
census.
Yeah.
can
It comes out
by
every 10
social-
years,
Every
right?
10 years.
Mhm.
Wow.
Oh yeah, you're tracked by your social. They probably see you sitting right here now.
My phone is off. I don't know how they're gonna see. I don't have my phone on.
Because they're going to watch the
They know
show.
everything. They know everything.
They're going to
You know,
watch the show.
Yeah. I was like, there's Patia right there. But yeah, you gotta kind of look out for each other.
Yeah.
Kids and stuff.
Mhm.
And what about grandparents that are raising their grandchildren?
Oh my goodness.
And they're older and they need help with
They
their
need
kids,
help.
especially this
Mhm.
season.
Yeah. And you know what? There are a lot of grandparents raising
Yeah.
their grandchildren.
I think that's been
Lot of
for a
them.
long time.
Mhm.
Really, like always, grandparents take care. And my mom raised my oldest son,
Mhm.
so
But your grandparents,
Yeah.
was they older? Because these grandparents now are like
young.
like grandparents. I'm like, wow.
They not, huh? They not.
They can pass her mom.
Yeah.
They go get jobs.
So everybody in the household, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is something else.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's true.
But these grandparents though, so you got somebody in the household that maybe have mental challenges.
Mhm.
So the grandparents is taking care of that person, the grandchild, more than one. And they're struggling.
Yeah.
They're on a fixed income
Yeah.
Yes.
and they can't get help. I mean, where they're not getting much help for the child because maybe the parent might be getting, but the parent is on dealing with drugs or something like that.
Mhm.
So grandma's like, I gotta take care of my child.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know.
And they are struggling for
Mhm.
that because there's no help for them.
Right.
There's no help. I remember because you guys know my story, I took in my great nephews. Then I adopted them. But when families step in to take care of the children, there's nothing to assist them.
Nothing.
But if they would have went into foster care, they would have supplemented a foster
Yes.
parent to take
Mhm.
care of this child. I was
And
like,
get paid.
the incentive should be to keep them within the family.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's so backwards.
That's
I
true.
just don't understand it. But there's no incentive and no way to help. And
Right.
Diana said, these people are on fixed incomes, yet they're raising 3 children,
Yeah.
and there's no help that comes in for them. It's very sad.
And then
You're right.
sometimes can I even think about like when would this system get broken?
Mm-hmm.
When will it get to the point where you be like, I'm tired of this cycle?
Mm-hmm.
What do we got to do to try to fix this cycle?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
You're absolutely right. Like you said, when the family stepped in to take these children and to raise the system, they're
Mhm.
doing the opposite. But I'm not sure if the system realize that other people, they don't have the best interest of the word for
Oh
parents
yeah.
and grown parents, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And then people become more like business to become foster care and care for and you get paid for it. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
They should take a look, especially some grown parents, not like now you're 31 and you already, my son telling me I am grown mother, but I'm not sure yet. That's
That's a whole nother subject.
Another subject. But
It's the
you
best
know,
gift in the world when you become
Oh,
one.
man,
yes, it
yeah.
is.
So,
Mhm.
and you're right. They are. I even see that grown parents that really struggle raising their grown
Mhm.
children.
Yeah.
That's
I love family love. I think you talked about it where every
Mhm.
weekend you guys are always together.
Oh yeah.
It's just I love family. But I
Mhm.
love how the lessons are taught in the family, the
Mhm.
history
Oh,
that's still taught in the
yeah.
family. you know, you get to see your seniors and you're there with them, you're
Mhm.
interacting. To me, that helps the senior keep going
Oh,
because they don't
yeah.
feel like they left.
They got a
Left. Yes,
purpose.
yes.
Yeah.
Because you know, whenever I get to that age, I'm gonna have a sassy mouth. I'm already like planning it.
You're already playing for
Yeah,
that
I'm playing.
age.
I'm gonna be able to say whatever I want to say, how I want to say it, because I'm at that age now. Because you know, once they get a certain age, they just say
They
anything,
just say
honey.
whatever.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna practice that. I'm gonna be saying anything. But I want to be around family. My mother
Yeah.
used to say all the time, I don't want to be around just old people.
Yeah.
I want a mixture of people. So that's how I want.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be able to say anything.
You're gonna curse?
Well, because they
I
learn
probably won't
too.
cuss. I might.
You're gonna curse. And
Sometimes
you're
I can't
gonna
get. I
when
don't
you
know how
get
to
to
finish
that
the sentence
age-
right.
All awkward.
I meant what I said though.
you think that when you get to that age, God is gonna stop recording you said you can say whatever you want.
I'm like, hey, Lord,
You
that
can
was
get away
that was
with
just
that.
a different language, you know.
But yeah, I think it's important for that. I think it's important for the grandparents to pass down what they've learned, especially for Native culture. That's how it
Mhm.
is for us. That's how we learn the truths.
Right.
You know, because when you're in school, that's not what
They
is
teach
taught.
you.
That, you know, they don't talk about, you know, the history of our people, in the sense that our elders passed down to us.
Mhm.
So that's how we learn.
That's right.
Mhm. Yeah.
And you know what? Young people bring that message in as well because
Oh,
there's
yeah.
things that they have researched and have
Mhm.
shown, and it helps everybody.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I love watching my mom and my children communicate. Yeah.
You
Mhm.
take lots of pictures.
They take, oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. To the point where my mom goes and stays with, she stayed a week with Jocelyn. Her and Jocelyn, I tell her they're the same. You know, they love plants, you know, they love both of them got their own stereos, they play records. I mean, Jocelyn is my mom's mini me. But I love how and I'm like the total opposite, you know. But I love how they're generations apart, but they're so similar. Yeah.
Yeah. So that your spirit is right in her.
Right in
you know.
her.
That's awesome. That they're building
Yeah.
that bond, that relationship,
Mhm.
the history that's
The
told,
history, yeah.
the experience that they've been through. That's
Mhm.
amazing to me.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
because I keep saying we all might need to write a book
Yeah.
of things so we can look back at the generations to come and look at it. You know, to
Yeah.
go on.
Yeah. Or something for them. I mean, even your great grandchildren. Like, oh my gosh, Grandma Diana did
Yes.
this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Where it may not think it's important to us, but
But
later
to
on.
them, it's going to be
Mhm.
like huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you never know. Never know what the future holds.
Yeah. But I try to get all my kids and the community kids, family involved in volunteer.
Oh, yeah.
It's something about volunteer. You can't even
Mhm.
hardly explain how you
Mhm.
feel about it when you
Mhm.
volunteer
Yeah.
and you can help somebody.
Yeah.
You
And
know.
to me, Diana, what it is about volunteering is, you know, there's one thing we all have equal of, and that's time when we wake up. We all got the same amount of hours in the day, no matter what we do for a living, what our ethnicity is, our economic status. We all have the same amount of time. But what you do with the time really sets you off apart from someone else. And volunteering is it. I mean, to me, I love volunteering.
Yeah.
You know, I volunteer my family, even though they don't know sometimes until the day of.
It's like, hey, I need for you to do this right here.
Yeah.
They don't even know they
Yeah,
volunteer.
you guys, we got an event like Johnny asked me last night. Because holiday season of giving, he's like, do we have anything this weekend? Never know.
Yep.
Never know with the family. Yeah, but I think that to me, the greatest gift of all is giving your time to somebody.
Yes.
Most definitely.
It's so fulfilling.
Mhm.
So fulfilling.
People, it does something for you when you do for people. Yes, you're helping others, but at least for me, when I do something for people, yes, it's beneficial for them. It benefit me also. How it makes me feel, you know, and it's just as beautiful things to do for someone. At the same time, it's something that is for
It really is.
It's for you.
Mhm.
Congratulations on the reward. You're nominated for
Oh, yeah. Yes.
See,
That's
that's
phenomenal.
Thank you.
Always
you see,
on
this
that
is what
nominee.
it showed. Like she was doing your whole life. You've been serving.
Hmm.
Mhm.
I was in tears when I saw that.
I love it.
Yeah.
She's
Because
beautiful.
it's like you almost work around the clock, but you do get sometimes.
Oh
But you always,
yeah.
thinking of what can we do next to try to help out.
Mhm.
You know what things in the that goes on in local churches,
Oh yeah.
that give back.
Mhm.
Because I believe that there should be a local and a foreign mission in the churches.
Mhm.
And people that volunteer their times.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
pastors, the local pastors that get involved with stuff that's going on in
Mhm.
the community. And I think you just gotta ask
Yeah. Yeah.
and to see. If you don't ask, you'll never know if a person can do anything.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah.
I go back to I think I told y'all a while back when I went to Myrtle Beach. We was at a concert, and there was a nonprofit organization out there that she got up there and talked about her organization, and she asked for $1.
Mhm.
And before the end of the night, I can't remember how much, but she raised, it was thousands of dollars
Wow.
because people gave more than $1.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mhm.
I was like, see, that's what I'm talking about
That's
there.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wow.
To get involved and to hold each other accountable, sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of great organizations out there doing good work. And what I tell people, because they're like, well, I don't know where to go to volunteer. Do what you want to do. If you like helping animals, go volunteer at the animal shelter. If you want to feed the hungry, go to your local soup kitchen. I mean, there's so many opportunities out there.
So many.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And there's no age limit. No age limit. Bring your little kid along.
Yeah.
Bring the little one so
Well, it
they
helps them
learn.
grow up, to
Mhm.
it. The
Yeah.
soup kitchen, I remember, they need to eat. You can help
Mhm.
serve meals
Mhm.
and stuff.
I really like that place because you
Mhm.
will see the people that really need,
Mhm.
that are really like, I used to go in the
Mhm.
8 a.m. Sometimes they tell you, we don't need your food, you have to, they just take certain people.
Yeah.
And if then sometimes they send you in the bag to stack the food. And it just is amazing how many store give them food to
Mhm.
them. And then you will see people that really needs in line and happy and taking extra food. And I used to go there at least every morning.
Yeah. It's like
Mhm.
Mount Carmel give out food a
Oh
lot.
my gosh.
Oh my God,
they're
they give out so
amazing.
much food, but they give out so much more.
Mhm.
With food, they got supplies, they
Clothes.
got whatever
Yeah.
you're looking for. But when a person come in, had hit hard time to say thank you, this is to
Mhm.
feed my family. That is so heart
Oh
touching.
yeah. Oh yeah.
When it's not
Because
even
a lot
about
of
you, it's
people
about my
don't.
family.
Yeah, it's about their family. Yeah.
And shelter too. Like they have a New Bridge, next to where it used to be soup kitchen.
Mhm.
They have shelter that if you don't go by 4 o'clock, and you have to in line to
Mhm.
list. I used to go there. I used to wait for them to come and to just give stuff. I used to cry because I don't think it's enough for everybody. One time I stayed there until they closed,
Mhm.
and there were more people that didn't have, it was not
Yeah.
enough,
Mhm.
and they were children.
Mhm.
That's where it's.
It really just is hard.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
People don't realize a lot of families are struggling right now. And we're talking families that never expected they're going to be in the position they are right now. The costs have gone up. My grocery bill feels like it doubled. I got 2 teenage boys, and it's
Yours tripled.
expensive. Yeah, it's expensive.
Because they eat all night long.
Oh yeah, yep. Always eating. I'm like, gee.
What's he doing back in that kitchen again?
I know it.
I tell my children the kitchen is closed. After we eat dinner, no, I really do. Okay, is anything else you guys need? It's like 7:30. Ice cream, they ate dinner, ice cream, dessert, fruit, and then popcorn. That's it. No more kitchen. It's cold.
I don't know. I used to walk all night long. I used to hear that microwave all night.
Yeah.
What they eating?
Oh yeah. Oh, they be cooking though.
Mhm.
They cook. I hear egg frying.
Yep.
I was like, oh, I'm making an egg sandwich. As long as I wake up and the kitchen's clean,
That's
they're
all that
good.
matter.
They're good.
But now I love cereal at night.
Oh,
At
yeah,
night, that's the
some
best
people-
time to eat cereal.
My
to me.
boys be eating cereal
Yeah.
at night. I can't keep the milk and the cereal. They eat a whole box of
They
cereal.
got the big bowl. They got the big
They
bowl.
got the big bowl. I was like, what? Walking. Oh my goodness. That's why I'm running on food. Y'all need to slow
And you
down.
have people that are really hungry and cold.
Mhm.
You know, I think we really need big shelters too. Really big one.
Mhm. Yeah.
And if
Yeah,
you,
because our shelter only holds how many?
I think what 28? I think they
Yeah,
doubled it
so-
now, maybe 50.
imagine like they come
We
there
don't have enough.
to sit there, wait until 5 to sign in, like early.
Well, you know, that's
To be
why
the
we have some
first-
homeless at the library. They
Yeah.
can sit.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Stay warm.
Stay
And they
warm.
read. you
As
know.
long as they're using it, you know.
They're not disruptive or anything.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah. And that's actually smart. Yes. Go in there, just read a book. Yeah.
Simple.
Then when it's night, they go out.
Mhm.
It's-
Yeah. Yeah.
really need
It's,
big
it's hard
shelter.
because it's cold. And this is the time to give. You
Right.
know, if you have an extra coat, there's someone that's gonna need it. You know, an extra blanket.
Right.
Someone needs it.
Yes.
If you're
Yes.
going to a sale and they got blankets on sale,
Grab
Why
one.
not?
Grab another one.
grab one up. It don't hurt to keep that stuff. Oh yeah, you guys don't see my trunk,
Mhm.
but keep that stuff in your trunk because you never know when you're
Who's
going to
gonna
run
see it.
into
Mhm.
somebody that needs
That's
it.
true.
Whether it's a hygiene bag or a coat, a blanket. Yeah, it bothers my family, but it's my trunk.
That's my husband. He's like, got all this stuff in here. But I'm like, this mine.
It's mine. Leave it alone.
I know where everything is.
But thank you guys for joining us today. Remember, it is the season for giving. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share us on all of our platforms. Ladies, I hope you guys have a fabulous holiday and spend time with the family.
Yes.
Mhm.
Nothing like family
Nothing
and
like
friends.
family.
Family and friends.
All
Let's
right,
see who
ladies.
get married between now and the first of the year.
Oh my.
Who?
Who?
Who's getting married? Is someone's getting married?
I said, let's
Can
get.
Can I get invited? Because
Hello, Colorful Voices of Sisterhood fans. We got some exciting news today. We are proud to announce our new partnership with Vegas Plus, Colorful Voices of Sisterhood, to be aired on all of the platforms of Vegas Plus, primarily on the Vegas Live TV and Phil Am TV network. What this means is Colorful Voices of Sisterhood will be aired 7 times weekly on the linear channels, including but not limited to Roku, Amazon Fire TV, KGNG 26.8 Las Vegas, WCETV, Vegas Live TV.us, and now, more importantly, on the Vegas Plus Live channel platform in Ampo Theater.
cheers to us.
Yes.
Cheers.
Yes.
Many more to
Anymore. Yes.
New network, new friendship.
Thanks to them, we did it.
At L'Amour Media Versatility, we aim to provide comprehensive solutions to our clients. We have a team of experienced professionals who can help you with every aspect of your media needs. From documentation and marketing to promotion and more, we provide our clients with top-notch quality services. We understand that each client is unique and has specific needs. That's why our team works closely with you to understand your company and event goals and objectives. We are committed to providing the highest quality services in media and strive to exceed our clients' expectations. Our team is passionate about helping you reach your goals and making sure you get the best experience and results. If you're looking for a reliable business to help you with all your media needs, look no further than L'Amour Media Versatility. Contact us today to get started at 252-497-3817 or at www.lamour-photos.com.